Hey guys, what's going on today? This is Dalsu, back with some Dalsuvius action in Banished, of course. Colonial Charter mod. If you're just joining us, we've done a lot of things. There's no way for me to catch you up. Go back. You got to go back and watch the other stuff. But if you have been following, we know that we've made some steps towards several different things recently, including building a shipyard. Well, a ship and wharf it's called. This shipyard is different than ship and wharf. Ship and wharf is the ship that actually goes out, gets blubber and things. We're going to want one of those pretty soon. But this guy's making hull components now. Do we have any yet, actually? Goddamn alphabet. They are called hull components, aren't they? I don't see them, am I? Am I just failing at alphabet? Yeah, they should be here, but I'm just spacing them for some reason. Anyway, maybe we don't have any yet. Yeah, he hasn't produced any yet, so they're not on the board yet, I suppose. Okay, and the clothier is having feather problems. Not surprising, because this is our only real source of feathers. Still, 100 per season's not too bad. We're at 26 laborers. We need builders for some reason. What did we build? What did we build? Oh, yeah. We're starting our homeware supplier this episode. Very exciting. Sorry about that. Go click over here and see what he's got. Same thing as always. Not interested right now. We cleared out this area. We have made it nice and pretty. We're going to work on putting some more stuff there this episode. Probably some more housing, because there's no reason why we can't continue to grow. We have more than enough food for everybody. We are continuously hitting our cap. And you know, we've got the candles here. Why don't we go ahead and trade them away? Or, I mean, who cares? Fruit jam is too expensive. How about some... Oh, I don't know. Sugar beets should be fine. They seem like a good source of some kind of nutritional element. I don't know. Just totally random, but... Alright, so, here's our homeware supplier. We're just going to want to take a look at. 4 furniture plus 8 copperware equals a homeware. Or plus 10 ware, plus rug. We can do rugs, I think, in our... Yes. We can do rugs easily. We don't have furniture, of course, but we have rugs. So that's one step in the right direction. Pottery is easily made from clay. Lamp oil, we have olive orchards already producing, so we could... No, wait. Lamp oil is the one that's done from... Okay, never mind. Lamp oil is done from whale blubber, which we don't have yet. Bedding, I have really no idea about. Glassware is easily made from sand. And then this place can also do some fancy stuff, but you need fancy furniture, pewterware. This is great. This gives me a new goal, a new purpose in life to create some of these things. Copperware. I'm interested in copperware. Let's see. That's going to be under what? First of all, let's turn this guy off. You're not going to be working for some time. Copperware. How do we even get copper? I assume it's going to be some kind of mine. Copper ore mine shaft. Now that can be built anywhere. It looks like that can be built anywhere. So maybe here where we have our other mines, we throw down a copper mine shaft. Like right there? Yeah. I like that. It's going to take a little bit of lumber. We should have plenty of lumber in supply. We've kind of been turning our lumber producing building on and off recently, so we keep having to check that. Here we go, hull components, we have 1. Alright, so that production is started. As far as lumber, that we have 94, which is not really enough. But you know, these guys are capped anyway, so why don't we go ahead and tell them you make some lumber for us. We have plenty of logs, we might as well. Once we hit our food cap, we'll probably go grab some more trees just from random places around. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe some duck will be over here, because we need more feathers, essentially, for our, not our smithy, but our tailor. Some of these buildings start to blend in after a while, you have to excuse me. Right, so, you know, we don't really have enough feathers. It's kind of holding us back a little bit. So we want a duck field, I'm thinking. Let's let this guy get done. We'll come back to it. We could do duck fields over here. I mean, there's no reason not to. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe more houses over here. Or why don't we start this area a little bit with some housing? Let's get our red brick road. By the way, how many bricks do we have? We have 100 bricks now, so we're in a much better brick position than we have been in a long time. Or ever. Constant distractions in this game. It's hard to stay focused. It's one of the tips I would give new players is like try not to get sucked into every distraction that pops up. But it does happen to me a lot, so I can't really talk. Stone houses. Start off with like 4, I think it's going to fit. Yeah. That'll be good. Be nice to get a barn over here too. We haven't really upgraded any of our barns. Look at this guy, he's getting a little too full. He's got a lot of sugar beets. You know, it might be time for like a magazine. We haven't actually built a magazine. Oops. Pressing keep pressing my what do you call it, taskbar, and then it hops to the menu. Sorry about that. I don't usually play in full screen when I record because I like to be able to minimize and maximize and kind of make sure everything's working right. I thought I told you no more orders. I don't need any orders from you. Just bring me everything you've got. I don't need olive seeds. Wow, that thing got done fast. Okay, sweet. Wait, hold on a second. Getting distracted already. This guy's capped. This is iron limit? Yeah, okay. Well, you know, I think 400 iron is a healthy enough amount. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't the materials that were capped, because that includes so many different things. You don't want that getting capped. He can actually produce tools. Can he? No, but he can turn copper ore into copper, which we're going to want to do pretty soon here. Anyway, this guy's done. He can produce... Wow, he can actually make copper directly, but it requires furnace fuel. Let's just have him get the ore for right now. I will hire 5 people. What are these guys even called? They're called miners. Okay, that would make sense. These are also called miners. So they're going to start getting some copper ore. This is exciting. I've never mined copper ore in Banished before. Let's say we had just met our food cap there for a second. Might make sense to kind of snag some trees. Every time we hit our food cap, I like to snag some trees. Because of course we have massive amount of labor at that point. Yeah, so a magazine would be nice. Somewhere over here. Centrally located, kind of. Man, we got a lot of wine now. That's great. Don't have enough grapes, though. Yeah, I'm thinking about ducks over here, maybe. We're starting to encroach a little bit on these guys. Might be time to move them out again. Probably not. I don't know. Their services are less and less important as time goes on. Like, hunting cabin, I've got so much meat now from other places. They do provide some leather, but it's really not crucial. Forester's good, but every time I get a bunch of laborers, I just go chop down all the trees anyway, so... Forester's probably the most important one. Herbalist is pretty important, actually. We haven't ever gotten close to running out of herbs, but... Gatherer's Hut is not important at all at this point. So, those can go if they need to. Yeah, massive waves of labor. Get everything done. Do I want a magazine at this point? Probably so. Sorry, every time. It's going to be here under... Not markets, but storage. Nope, not that kind of storage. It's actually on this main menu. Okay, so it requires 3 building supplies. It's a pretty serious building. We'll do it, I think. I think we'll do it kind of next to this market so that they can kind of freely swap things. That'd be nice. That's a big building. It's a big, serious building. We'll go ahead and line it with brick roads. Get it all the way up here. This area might be just more houses. I don't know. Maybe Oh, I don't know. We'll save it and see. Okay. So I'm kind of losing direction here again. Need to focus down on what my priorities are. Right, so getting this building to work is one priority. Also, upgrading this building is one priority. That's kind of slipping a little bit. I keep expecting someone to rock up with some whale blubber, but my trading luck is really bad for whatever reason. You're capped out. Okay. So, we have some hull components now, I assume, right? Do we have enough for a ship and wharf? Or a wharf and ship? Sorry, I keep saying it backwards. No, we need 10. Okay, well that's not far off. We're not far off from that at all. Are we doing alright with bricks finally? Yeah, we're not doing bad. So, why don't we go ahead and upgrade some of these roads while we're thinking of it. Right here in the central part of the city, the heart of things. It's the most important place to have brick roads. Always make sure it's red brick roads. Alright, let's get distracted for a minute here. Whale meat, but I don't see any whale blubber. I don't know. I'm not crazy about that. There's got to be more stuff for me to trade away at this point, but I really don't know if there is anything I want to get rid of. I'm kind of a hoarder, okay, you know? I like to hold on to things. I will buy ducks this time. I'll buy 3 ducks. So what's that going to run us? We can pay for most of that with cotton. We can pay for all of it with cotton. Good. Okay. That'll clear up some storage space as well, I would think. We actually have a lot of cloth. Do we want to kind of chill a little bit on the cloth? I don't know, but that's a lot. Wow, we have a lot of lumber too suddenly. And 0 fuel. Wow, that happened fast. Jesus. That happened way too fast. Okay, so we're going to want to fix that right away before people start freezing to death. It is wintertime right now. I guess they probably mostly have fuel already. But I didn't even get a pop-up, man. That was just gone. Okay. Silk. Tinware. Gold gilder. Why would you buy gold gilder? I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand why you'd buy a lot of this stuff. Like, how do you use jade? I don't really know. How do you use military supply? I don't really know about that. I guess that might just be my lack of knowledge, but... Right, did I go ahead and buy the ducks? I did, okay, so they're sitting there. Alright, so we're going to want a duck field, I guess, over here. Maybe two or three duck fields, actually. That's going to be... We could try a pen. Nah, let's not do that. I might screw it up. We'll do a standard pasture. We'll do it kind of a little bit bigger than normal, but still where it kind of fits in with what we got going on. And yeah, that'll be our little duck pasture for some more feathers. I think ducks lay eggs too, but I'm not sure about that. How are we doing on hull components now? 4? Okay, that takes a while, so we'll leave that alone for the moment. Right, copperware. We're still considering how to do copperware. I'm going to turn you on to copper, because I assume we have a lot of copper ore at this point. It probably comes pretty fast. Yeah, well, 45 is not a lot by any means, but we'll let him work on that for just a minute, and then we'll see about maybe getting copperware. Is it? Copperware might just be made in the blacksmith. In fact, that's probably... No, it's not made in the blacksmith. Alright then, so that's going to be under probably refined resources, crafting and artisans, gem cutter, statue carver. Okay, I'm not seeing it here. Let's pause the game so we don't get carried away. Probably going to be under here. Metalsmith makes canteens, tinware's copperware, right? Okay, so this is the guy. This is him. Looks like a nice space for him right there. No? Okay, yes. I like this, like keeping all your industry in kind of one section of the city is a nice touch because you easily find the stuff. You don't have to like sort through a bunch of houses, you know. It is nice if people have a short commute, but that's kind of secondary to my own personal convenience. This guy's not ready yet. Our magazine went up. That's nice, faster than I would have anticipated. This is kind of an awkward area at the moment. It'll look a lot better once it's all kind of filled in. Right now it's just a bit awkward. This is actually going to be a rather central location, so I'm not going to put any fields in it. This will be kind of, you know, central city eventually. Let's run through all of our goods right now and make sure that we're kind of okay. We're pretty low on stored fuel, and our food is going down. Interesting. Plenty of stone. Medicine's okay. Iron is fine. Tools are fine. Clothes are dropping for some reason. Where's our tailor? Ah! It's confusing. Tailor's behind the blacksmith. I gotta remember that. Yeah, it's mostly an issue of cloth, of feathers, sorry, so we want to get that duck field going so we can get more feathers, because otherwise we may run out of clothes, actually. We can always trade for them, though. There happen to be a lot of clothing traders that come by quite often, so I'm not as scared about that. I'm going to keep an eye on our food. It looks like it might be starting to droop a little bit. It's been so strong for so long. That's what happens. You get complacent because of the strength of your food supply, and then, oh, suddenly you have too many people, and your food starts to drop, and then you're in trouble. So let's not do that. And let's also not close this menu. What do you have? Pea seeds, lettuce seeds, tobacco leaf, kale seeds. Smoked cheval. I mean, why not? We'll take some of this Hanji goat stuff. We have 200 candles to trade. We might as well. So 4, that would be what? 400? No. 100 would. That's all they have. So we'll get 100 of that. We'll get 1,200 squash. Good. Make sure we keep our food strong. Smithy. Can't make any more tools. That's fine. Is pasture ever going to get built? Really? It's so slow. Come on. Come on now. We could probably stand to give this guy an upgrade. Let's do that. Because we have plenty of space to like move all that stuff over here. It is going to take a while, but that's an important storage location. Schoolhouse. Oh, it was full for a second. I wonder how far students will go to get to school. 15 miles in the snow over broken glass. Uphill both ways. We are capped out on luxuries. I wonder, is wine the only luxury I'm making currently? I think it is. Because these guys actually store all luxuries. And wine is the only thing they're storing, so. Okay, this is ready for ducks now. We'll get them up to 24. We'll hire 2 new people to do that. Good deal. 24 laborers, 4 builders. We're in good shape. Okay, so we built this guy, actually. I don't know why I had him build canteens. That's just what his original setting is. I don't want any canteens, buddy. Take a look at what you offer. Copper pipes. No. Copper ware? Okay. Copper ware would be great. And this guy's given us the copper, and we have plenty of furnace fuel as far as I know. Yeah, we have plenty of furnace fuel. So we're all good. Constant micromanagement, but whatever. That's the name of the game. I'm Dal Su. This has been Banished, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching.